What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on F1 24 for the 2026 season. It is round number 1 and we are back in Bahrain, the season opener. Well, realistically probably won't be the season opener for this game. And yes, as you can see, there's a fresh new look on your right hand side and we are signed with Visa Cash App RB, which for me is a shame. The reason being I say it's a shame is not because of how high they are in the R&D chart. It's because I really wanted to offer from a top tier team. Obviously, as you can see, we'll be saying driver moves. And now, third pole chair is at Williams to replace Logan Sargent. We have replaced Daniel Ricciardo in the RB, so I don't think won't probably be seen for a while. And Ollie Behrman has signed for Haas like he has done in real life to replace us. Our specialists are back in full swing, and we've got a few specialists. I don't think we get any corner cuts. It is 6 gear is good. Perfect race strategy. Okay, right. We are currently at 89. Our target is 93. Because the reason I've put 93 is because I excelled my target last time. And it's only 4 ratings. And if we get good results in this car, it is... Our recognition is 54. The reason I went with Visa Cash App RB was because obviously Yuki Tsunoda is a challenge in itself. He's a good qualifier and the recognition still swung my way. So obviously we only need one more percentage to get the free simulator upgrades, and we are the high midfield team, so to speak. So I was just like, you might as well go with it. And obviously, we reset all of these guys' aerodynamics, and Yuki Tsunoda yet again cooking with these aerodynamics. He's got them on the board. I'm pretty sure he might have had them ready when we were doing it. Before we did our little regulation change. The regulation change is if you're top of the R&D chart, you're required to remove one upgrade at random each weekend, or it'll be remove one upgrade at random each weekend. Obviously, Max Verstappen took his 5th World Championship, 2 in a row. Obviously, this is his 4th. This was his 2nd in the series, so he's on 5. Carlos Sainz got his 3rd win in Formula 1, realistically, if we put it like that. We grasped 3 wins in the season, and people got confused when I said 3 wins in Formula 1 in the video. The reason I say 3 wins is because we started in F1 24. That season was F1 25, 2025. This season 2026. So realistically, starting on F1 24, the season 24, he hadn't won yet. So this is his 3rd win, because obviously he didn't get a win. He got loads of podiums, just didn't get a win. So I know a lot of people were confused. We're following the same calendar than last season. I'm thinking also increasing it season 4, or we keep it season 4. We keep it for season 4 for 10 races, and we increase to 16 for season 5 because it's halfway there. Drivers statistics. There we go. I'm like Lando Norris there. 6 fastest laps. We have 4 race wins, 6 podium finishes, and we are an average grid of 8. I think that's all I can actually go with you guys with. Yeah. I don't know our reliability, I don't know the performance, but yeah. Let's go on to qualifying for the first round in Bahrain. Oh, go to the R&D. I don't understand. I don't know. I got no clue. I haven't got a clue. I'll see you guys in qualifying. Right then guys, we're in qualifying for the 2026 season. And I love the sound of this car. I just love the sound of this car. Bad exit speed, but we take P9 for the first qualifying of the season. I tell you one thing, Yuki Tsunoda's been cooking behind the scenes with these upgrades. Hopefully with one recognition coming in time, we can get a good amount of upgrades in, so we can cook.
That wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Mercedes looking very quick. I did say at the last season, I think in Spa, I think it was, I thought Lewis Hamilton would leave Mercedes at the end of the season. Now, obviously, that is not true. He's still going with Mercedes strong as ever. But I have said this. Obviously, 2026 is the end of a 3-year contract. If you sign, obviously, if the driver's on 3-year contracts at the start of 2024, this is the season where it ends. So, we'll see.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Adams, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, Behrman, Théo Pourchaire, and Zhou Guanyu. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Right, here we go then. The formation lap gets underway as the drivers prepare themselves for the first race of a brand new Formula One season. Each driver will be hoping to start this season on a high note.
Right then guys, as we approach our grid spot, if you've recognised something new, if you've been watching all year, I've actually included the start of the formation lap and I remove the bit where the strategies bit. So when I approach the grid spot, I can start speaking, everything is all good. But it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for a new season of Formula One. It's lights out and away we go. A bit skirtish off the line then, trying to get the power down, but Fernando Alonso trying to succeed a position. It's not going to happen. We're going to go down the left side of Lance Stroll. And we make 2 places in the first corner. What a move that is, and I can feel the power already. Whoa. We succeed that position back to Oscar Piastri, but we're going to get by Charles pretty quickly. I've got to say as well, fantastic qualifying from Ollie Behrman. He's not last.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Which, not last on debut is good. And hopefully this season we don't have a lot of shadows. And if you're new to the channel and the series,
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
a shadow we call when we go invisible when we're trying to make a cool move, and the game deems it risky and makes me go invisible. Definitely got an advantage. You can see him gaining. His car doesn't break at all, and Oscar Piastri is taking off my front wing. Right, okay, we are pitting this lap. The reason I want to pit this lap because I know there's some capabilities in these tyres. I just need to get them out of it. George Russell, before George Russell I mean, there's a good chance that we...
You're running low on ERS. Reminder that
Okay, this is
play
gonna...
around with ERS
This will
modes
look
in the
very
MFD,
good
or lift sometimes
in
and ease
the
onto
next
brake
lap.
pedal for some manual recharge.
The reason I'll say that, you'll just have to see in about a few milliseconds. So, to be in front of Lando Norris. I'm not expecting that because he's so far ahead. But if we can get close to Lewis Hamilton, because we're going to jump Leclerc. Leclerc was obviously someone we were next to in the pit, so we've undercutted Leclerc. Wow, a considerable margin of undercut. But we are so much closer to Lewis Hamilton.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.7 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.7 seconds. Faster than us by around a second a lap.
Oh, a bit shaky out of the second corner there. I was hoping to get to Perez and Hamilton as they are in a very competitive scrap right now. But the car has definitely felt a lot looser over the race. A bit too loose, obviously, as you can see it. It's a little bit too loose, a bit too deep though as well. But with that too deep, we are going to make a little bit of ground. But that is our strongest corner. It's our strongest corner of the race. Oh, wow. So loose and shaky, it's unbelievable. Obviously, it's hard for you guys to know what I'm feeling. But the car is easy with just to chuck it into some corners. But it's so hard to get it going straight again, if that makes sense.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
But this is one of Charles' one of 3 chances to try and get by to take 5th position in this Grand Prix. He needs some good points for Ferrari, as Carlos Sainz has not really delivered what he should have done this race. Bad gear changes causes Charles Leclerc to go to our right hand side. We're going to have to go a little bit deeper than him. Apply the power, apply the power. get in front of these twisty things. We are a bit shaky out coming out. Dive into the corner. And the Ferrari isn't the quickest car this weekend. I think they're just going to do what they did last season, is be really, really bad at the beginning, and then they just end up getting like wins and stuff at the end. But he doesn't, just because he hasn't got DRS doesn't mean he has not got that straight line speed. But look at that, he's already gained 2 tenths just in the singular corner. But we've joined a new team. Lando Norris is going to win the season opener. We joined Visa Cash App in hopes of better returns. We've done the right thing, and we're going to come P5 in our first race. There's definitely something better to come. I promise you that this season. I'll tell you one thing, Oscar Piastri did not do a very stellar job this weekend. I don't know if you saw on the minimap, he was not doing very well.
It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
But Lando Norris, congratulations for winning the season opener. It is.
And what your opponents have been able to do in the off-season, Crofty, but they've come here today, they've delivered the performance that you dream about. And wow, did they make that car sing today. Really impressive stuff.
But at the moment, Red Bull look like
Red
they
Bull
left.
are winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams. And they're certainly proving themselves.
But yes, Red Bull is 1-2.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
But yeah, Red Bull 1-2, then Sergio Hamilton, us, Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Alonso, Stroll, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, Gasly, Tsunoda and Forti dropped a couple places. Oscar Piastri dropped even more places. Joe Porcher and Ollie Behrman, who DNF'd. When did he DNF? I didn't even see that in the race. He probably didn't finish. I didn't see him DNF. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm very sorry if this video is a little bit weird at the end. A bit weird during the race. I'm just trying to get used to that editing, speaking again in videos. But yeah, 5th in the championship yet again. I'm not going to say much, but the only people that hasn't scored points just yet is Ocon, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Piastri, which is not like him, Joe Porcher, and the 2 rookies of Ollie Behrman. Constructors, only teams to not score: Alpine, Haas, Sauber, Williams. I think top 3 this year, I want to aim. Top 3 in both constructors and drivers. Let's go with that and see what we get at the end of the season. I'll see you for round 2 in Australia for Down Under. Goodbye.